Hey there viewers, it's your favorite host, J48, coming at you with another fantastic game review. This time we're diving deep into the emotional roller coaster that is Life is Strange 2. Get ready because we're about to explore all the twists, turns, and jaw-dropping moments this game has to offer. So grab your headphones, maybe a snack, and settle in while I break down everything that makes this game a must-play or not. Let's get to it. Life is Strange 2 is an engaging, narrative-driven adventure game developed by DONTNOD Entertainment and published by Square Enix in 2018. In this story, you play as Sean Diaz, a teenage artist forced to flee his home in Seattle with his younger brother, Daniel, after a tragic incident reveals Daniel's telekinetic powers. Together, the brothers embark on a perilous journey to reach Puerto Lobos, Mexico, where they hope to find safety and a new beginning. Set a few years after the events of the first Life is Strange 2 unfolds through a series of complex choices. As Sean, you guide Daniel through the challenges of life on the road, where survival often depends on either placing your trust in strangers or choosing to keep a low profile and rely on your own instincts. Each interaction along the way shapes both your relationship with Daniel and the direction of your journey. The story begins on a seemingly ordinary day, with Sean preparing for a party and grappling with typical teenage decisions. However, this routine is shattered when he finds Daniel being bullied by a neighbor, leading to a tragic chain of events and the awakening of Daniel's telekinetic powers. Now, as the Wolf brothers, the two must rely on each other to survive the dangers of life on the run, confronting both the threats of the outside world and the emotional struggles within their own bond. Life is Strange 2 marks a significant evolution in the series' gameplay, delivering a more expansive and immersive experience compared to its predecessors. One of the most notable improvements is the larger, more intricate level designs. Each map in Life is Strange 2 is considerably bigger, providing you with sprawling environments filled with interactive objects and hidden secrets. This expansion in map size not only encourages exploration but also introduces a richer storytelling experience. As you navigate through these expansive environments, you are rewarded with additional cutscenes, hidden collectibles, and narrative moments that can influence the direction of the story. This adds a layer of depth and discovery, transforming each level into a more engaging and interactive playground. Additionally, the game's inclusion of companions further enhances the experience. While in contrast to earlier titles, where NPCs primarily appeared during cutscenes, Life is Strange 2 integrates these companions into the core gameplay itself. Throughout your journey, you'll be accompanied by dynamic characters who offer hints, spark dialogue, and even shape the course of your decisions. For example, in one episode, Daniel, one of your key companions, asks whether it's safe to eat berries from a nearby bush. In this moment, you're given a range of choices: tell him to go ahead, caution him to stop, or investigate the berries yourself. These seemingly small interactions create a deeper sense of immersion, as your choices resonate not just with the storyline but with your relationship with these characters. Also, the improvements aren't limited to exploration and interaction. The core gameplay itself has been refined, addressing some of the clunkiness found in previous installments. Character movement feels far more fluid and natural, a noticeable upgrade from the sometimes awkward controls in the original Life is Strange. Additionally, Life is Strange 2 introduces a more organic dialogue system, allowing players to engage in conversations without disrupting the flow of gameplay. For instance, you can now chat with companions or react to their actions while simultaneously exploring or completing tasks, making the game feel more lifelike and responsive. This multitasking capability adds a sense of realism, as conversations flow naturally, rather than being confined to isolated moments. Life is Strange 2 introduces several new gameplay mechanics that significantly enhance the immersion and overall experience, making the game feel more dynamic and lifelike compared to previous titles in the series. Two of the standout features that contribute to this experience are the introduction of a unique superpower and the ability to manage and use cash, each adding its own layer of depth to the gameplay. One of the most exciting new mechanics is the introduction of telekinesis, though it comes with a twist. Unlike traditional power-based games where you control the abilities directly, in Life is Strange 2, you, as Sean, do not possess this power. Instead, it's Daniel who has the ability to move objects and even people around with his mind. This dynamic creates a unique interplay between you and Daniel, where you can prompt him at various points throughout each episode to use his telekinetic abilities. Whether it's lifting heavy objects, removing obstacles from your path, or retrieving items from hard-to-reach places, Daniel's power becomes an integral tool for progressing through the game. This clever design choice not only adds variety to problem-solving but also keeps the gameplay fresh and immersive. Additionally, Life is Strange 2 introduces the ability to accumulate and spend cash, a mechanic that further grounds the game in reality and enhances the immersion. Unlike earlier games in the series, where resources and items were simply found or given, the use of money adds a layer of realism and consequence to your actions. Throughout the game you must manage the limited amount of cash you have, which can be spent at various stores that appear in certain levels. Whether you're purchasing essential supplies or indulging in small luxuries. This mechanic adds a more human and relatable aspect to the journey by impacting your gameplay and the relationship with the NPCs you encounter. There's much more to engage with beyond the main narrative in Life is Strange 2 with the inclusion of creative side activities, such as being able to draw, and searching for hidden collectibles scattered throughout each of the episodes. As you travel through different locations, Sean will occasionally find moments of calm where he can pull out his sketchbook and draw the scenery around him. While these drawings don't have a direct impact on the storyline or gameplay outcomes, they serve as a subtle way to enrich Sean's character. His talent for art is beautifully showcased, offering a glimpse into his creativity and allowing you to appreciate the game's emphasis on artistic expression. This side activity also carries forward the theme of art that has been present throughout the Life is Strange series, as previous protagonists also had a strong connection to visual creativity. Additionally, you are also encouraged to hunt for various hidden collectibles scattered throughout the episodes. These collectibles, which can range from small trinkets to meaningful mementos, can be found and stowed away in Sean's traveling bag. They aren't always easy to spot, often tucked away in corners or blended into the background, making them easy to miss if you're not paying close attention. This introduces a subtle challenge to the game, pushing you to thoroughly explore your surroundings and inspect even the smallest details. Together, these side activities enrich Life is Strange 2 beyond its core story. They allow you to connect with Sean on a more personal level, engage in thoughtful exploration, and immerse yourself in the intricately crafted world, rewarding you with a more textured and fulfilling gameplay experience. The visuals in Life is Strange 2 showcase a noticeable leap forward in its graphical design, trading the painterly aesthetics of its predecessors for a more high-definition and realistic look. This shift in visual style breathes new life into the game's environments, providing a sharper, more immersive experience that enhances the emotional weight of the narrative. Gone are the hand-painted textures and artistic backdrops that characterized the earlier titles. Instead, you are met with finely detailed environments, realistic lighting effects, and enhanced textures that create a more grounded and lifelike world. This graphical overhaul is evident in every scene, from the richly detailed landscapes to the subtleties of indoor spaces where textures and lighting interact more naturally. Items like framed photos, posters, and other objects are now rendered with realistic precision, giving them a tactile quality that draws players deeper into the story. This transformation not only improves the aesthetic appeal but also aligns with the more mature themes of Life is Strange 2, offering visuals that feel both authentic and immersive. During my playthrough of Life is Strange 2, I encountered several issues that detracted from the overall experience, notably glitches with NPCs and a somewhat underwhelming storyline. While I'm usually able to overlook minor bugs, viewing them as a harmless quirk, the issues in this game were persistent enough to disrupt the flow and immersion of the gameplay. For instance, I noticed that during certain non-instance conversations, NPCs would glitch and teleport to different parts of the level, abruptly canceling dialogue. In other cases, they would unintentionally block pathways or pin me into corners, preventing movement and forcing me to either restart the scene or spend time freeing myself. These interruptions led to missed dialogue and occasionally stalled progress, making the glitches feel more like significant obstacles than minor annoyances. Beyond these technical issues, the storyline in Life is Strange 2, while engaging and filled with memorable events, ultimately fell short of the compelling narrative impact that defined the original game. In Life is Strange, the storyline was layered with mysteries to solve, unpredictable twists, and standout moments that kept me on edge, especially as the plot intensified toward the end. By comparison, the plot in Life is Strange 2 follows a more straightforward journey from Seattle to Porto Lobos, focusing on the relationship between Sean and Daniel as they travel. While this dynamic provides a heartfelt exploration of brotherhood, the lack of mystery or narrative complexity makes the story feel somewhat predictable. The journey unfolds without the suspenseful turns and revelations that made the first game so captivating, resulting in a storyline that, at times, feels repetitive and struggles to hold attention. In conclusion, my experience with Life is Strange 2 was outstanding in many ways. The expanded level maps offered ample opportunities for exploration, creating a richer and more interactive environment, while the presence of a companion added depth and guidance to the journey, making the story feel more dynamic and engaging. Numerous quality-of-life improvements further elevated the gameplay, making it smoother and more immersive. Additionally, new features like telekinesis and the ability to create sketches added unique content and variety, enhancing the overall excitement and personal touch of the experience. However, despite these advancements in gameplay and visuals, the story felt somewhat lackluster, lacking the suspense and intrigue that defined the original Life is Strange. The narrative, while heartfelt, leaned heavily on a straightforward point A to point B journey, missing some of the depth and surprise that would have added to its impact. Technical issues, particularly NPC glitches, also disrupted the flow of immersion at times. Overall, I'd rate Life is Strange 2 an 8 out of 10. It's a substantial improvement over previous titles in terms of gameplay and visual appeal, though a stronger story would have elevated it even further. I would still highly recommend this game, especially to fans of the series, as it offers a memorable, worthwhile journey that expands on the Life is Strange universe in meaningful ways. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you had a blast watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join our awesome 48th century community. We'd love to have you on board. And also don't be shy, drop us a comment below and let us know your thoughts. We're all ears and can't wait to hear from you.